अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम बिस्मिल्लाह वस्सलातु वस्सलाम अला रसूलिल्लाह रब्बिश रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर व तम्मिम बिल खैर। अस्सलामु अलैकुम एवरीवन।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
We will begin. To start, let me ask you guys, what all have we learned so far? What are the different concepts that we have learned, or what are the different grammatical concepts that we have learned?
Articles.
Okay, I see people annotating. Let me disable annotation. We have learned articles. What are the articles we've learned?
Mudaf ilayhi.
What are the articles we've learned?
Min, fi, ala, ila.
Okay, I'll call these particles, in fact. So we have seen min, and what else have we seen?
Fi,
Very nice. So we've seen min, we've seen fi,
ala, ila.
in Allah, we've seen ila. What's the meaning of Allah, Zahan? What's the meaning of Allah, Adnan? Adnan, Zahan, what is Allah and what is Ilah? Okay, both of you haven't done your practice.
Yes, Sajab is not unmuting.
Okay, so what is Allah and what is Ilah, Adnan?
Yes, Ahmed.
What is the meaning of Allah and what is Ilah?
Allah is on.
Allah is on.
And what is
And
Ilah?
Ilah is under.
Under.
No. Adnan, you're copying Zahan. Zahan says wrong answer. You're also giving the wrong answer. Under is tahta.
Ila is.
Ilah is two. Hayya bina ilal masjidi. Ilah is two. Okay. Allah is on. Ilah is two. Tahta is under. So Allah, opposite of Allah is tahta. It is not Ilah. Nice.
Is li a particle, Saqib?
Yes, li is also a particle. Li is for. We've also seen li. Li Rasuli Allahi, for the Rasul of Allah. Al Kitabu li Hamidin. This is the Kitab of Hamid. Okay, so li is for. Min is from.
Particles में amama आएगा क्या, Saqib?
Yes, amama is in front of. Okay, and all of the particles, the word, all of these particles, okay, most particles, especially these ones, the word after it, what will happen to it, Afifa?
Talk about it right now. I just joined.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the class. तो अफीफा, अमामा का मतलब है आगे या सामने, ठीक है? तो अगर मुझे बोलना है मस्जिद के सामने, ठीक है, तो मैं अमामा, मस्जिद को क्या होगा अमामा डालने से? जनरली मस्जिदुन होगा। अगर मैं अमामा डाल देता हूं उसके सामने, तो क्या होगा मस्जिदुन को?
मस्जिद.
हाँ, मस्जिदुन होगा या कुछ और होगा इसको? अमामा मस्जिदुन।
तो जीम को कसरा आना ने.
हाँ, अमामा मस्जिदुन। तो अफीफा, अमामा मस्जिदुन, ये करेक्ट है कि गलत है?
करेक्ट है.
नहीं, गलत है। मस्जिदुन गलत है। सही क्या है?
मस्जिदिन.
मस्जिद, वेरी गुड। तो जब अमामा आएगा या इनमें से कोई भी आता है, ठीक है, तो इसको हर्फ बोलते हैं, तो कोई भी ये हर्फ आएगा तो ये मस्जिदुन मस्जिदिन हो जाएगा। वेरी गुड अफीफा। Afifa has revised the concepts. Very nice. Okay. What is mudaf ilay? It is kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu is mudaf. Well, let me use a different color. Kitabu will be mudaf. Well, let me use a lighter color. And kitabu Muhammadin. So whose kitab? Muhammadin. That is called mudaf ilay. Okay. So that's possession. That's possession case that we have seen. Okay. Now question to Muniba. Okay. If I say li ra su li Allahi, okay, li rasuli Allahi, what is the mudaf here? What is the mudaf ilay? Can you hear me, Muniba?
Yeah. Mudafi is Rasulullahi.
No, one of them is mudaf, one of them is mudaf ilay. Which is the mudaf? Which is the mudaf ilay?
Mudaf is Rasulullahi.
No, that is mudaf plus mudaf ilay. What is only mudaf? I'm asking only mudaf for now. Give me the mudaf. What looks like kitabu here? What here looks like? So rasuli Allahi is for Rasul of Allah. Okay. Kitabu Muhammadin is kitab of Muhammad. So what looks like the thing being possessed? What is the actual thing here? Before, what is before the of? Kitab or book of Muhammad. Okay. So kitab or book is called mudaf. These are technical words. So if you want to do your own study and you see this somewhere, this will be called mudaf ilay. Okay. So we didn't go into too much grammatical concept, but this is something that you should know now. So what is before of is called mudaf. What is after of is called mudaf ilay. Okay. So li rasuli Allahi is for the messenger of Allah. Okay, so what is before of, Muniba?
பவுடர் இல்ல இத்தா இருக்குது லிக்விட் தான் இருக்குது அவங்களுக்கு சொல்லுங்க
Muniba?
Rasulullahi.
No. What is before of? Allahi is after of. What is before of? What is before of, Muniba? Can you see my screen? Muniba?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Question to you, Sadia. What is mudaf in li rasuli Allahi?
The messenger is mudaf.
Very good. So what is the messenger in the sentence?
Li rasuli.
No. The for is not before of. For is different. For is a particle. For is a harf. Or particle.
Rasuli.
Proof. Li, for is harf. What is mudaf?
Mudaf comes before the of.
Yes. And the mudaf is the messenger. This is a particle. So the messenger here
Rasul.
is mudaf. After of Allah is the mudaf ilay. Very nice. Now we are going to see adjectives. Okay. Who can give me an example of an adjective? Give me a sentence. Give me a sentence in English with an adjective.
A
The house is
beautiful
big.
house.
I heard a beautiful house. What's another example? I heard another example as well.
This house is big.
This house is big. Okay. Any other examples?
A new house.
A new house. Okay. A beautiful house. Beautiful would be adjective. Okay. House would be noun. This house is big. What is the adjective here, Sadia?
Beautiful.
This second sentence?
Big. Big.
This is not actually adjective. Okay, so this is predicate. This is subject predicate. So you're saying that this house is big. So this describes the house to an extent. So I can say this is partially adjective, but it's not describing the house to the fullest sense. For example, this house is big is a complete sentence. If I say this beautiful house is big, okay, the beautiful here would be adjective. Okay, in the fullest sense, this would be that the beautiful house, the beautiful is fully describing the house. So the big is also say describing the house, but it's completing the sentence. Okay, versus the beautiful here, which if I say this beautiful house, does it make complete sense, Sadia? If I just say this beautiful house,
Yes, Akbar.
this beautiful house, does it make complete meaning?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, so the beautiful house is fully the subject. Okay, the beautiful house, so it's just the subject. It's not the object. It's not complete meaning. But we are going to see, how do we say the beautiful house, the new house? Okay, for example, the intelligent student. Okay, the intelligent student is studying, for example. The tall boy, okay, or the hungry woman. Okay, so we are going to look at these cases where the adjective is part of the subject. It's fully describing the subject. And pay attention now, because we are going to do a practice exercise and we are going to do it on Kahoot, inshallah. And I'll also teach a few concepts, and some of them will be on Kahoot. Okay, so this is adjective. Now question to Hifza. If I say
Yes.
Hifza, the angry young woman, which is the adjective here?
Angry.
Okay, angry is an adjective. What about young?
Yeah, young also.
Young also. So there are two adjectives, and we can have multiple adjectives. The angry young woman is fully the subject. Okay, all of it is the subject. I need to add something to it to form complete detail. I can say the angry young woman is standing in the balcony. Okay, so all that is the detail, but all of this together is the subject. Now, what have we already seen about the adjective? I'll share a little more detail. The tall boy, the adjective in Arabic comes after the noun. Okay, so how I would say this? I would say it, the tall boy. I would say al waladu is boy. Al waladu is boy. Now, how do I say tall? Tall is tawilun. I will say al waladu at tawilu. Okay, the adjective in Arabic comes after the subject. Okay, al waladu at tawilu is the tall boy. Notice the difference. This is English. Okay, so in English we'll say tall boy. In Arabic we would say boy tall. This has al. This also will have al. Okay, al waladu is masculine. At tawilu is masculine. At tawilatu will be feminine. If I say at tawilatu, and I'll share this in more detail. So if you're losing me, hold on. I'll share this to you bit by bit, but this is just to complete it, okay? So I'll complete it and then share it and break it down for you, so that it'll become easy, inshallah. If I say al waladu and at-tawilatu, this would become wrong because this is feminine. I cannot have al waladu at-tawilatu. I can have al walidatu at-tawilatu. So the tall daughter. Okay, this would be wrong. So this has al, this also has al. This is singular. There's only one walad. This also only one tawil. This has al, this has al. This is waladu. This is tawilu. Okay, so that's the rule of adjective, and I'll break it down for you. So let me go through it bit by bit. Adjectives in Arabic, something we'll see later, not for you to memorize right now, but something that we'll memorize soon, is called naat wa manut. Okay, naat wa manut. Naat is the adjective. So naat is tall, is new, is beautiful. Okay, that is naat. Manut is the thing being described. So if I say tall boy, tall is naat, boy is manut. That's terminology. We'll memorize it later, inshallah. Adjectives in English always come before a noun. For example, we say new car. In Arabic, it will come after the car. Okay, so new car would be sayaratun jadidatun. Jadidatun comes after car, so the adjective comes after the noun. Baitun jadidun. Can you tell me, Zahan, what's the meaning of baitun jadidun? What is baitun?
Baitun is house. My house.
Baitun is house. Baiti would be
My house.
my house. Okay, this is only baitun. So this is house. What is jadidun? Jadidun is new. And what is baitun jadidun?
Sakib Chacha, my net is very slow, so you are speaking fast and the sound is delayed here.
Okay, no problem. Let me ask Adnan then. Adnan, what is baitun jadidun? Adnan, you can unmute. Muniba, what is baitun jadidun?
New house.
New house, very good. Baitun jadidun is new house. An adjective in Arabic is called naat, and the noun is called manut. Okay, so quick recap of what we have seen. The adjective in Arabic will always come after the noun, and this is a quiz question. This is quite a few quiz questions. Adjective always will come after the noun. And baitun jadidan will be wrong. Now let's see the rules of the adjective. The adjective of a masculine noun is masculine. Adjective of a feminine noun is feminine. We have waladun saghirun. Okay, this is saghir is small. Kabir is the opposite. Kabir is big. Waladun saghirun would be a small boy. Next example is kitabun jadidun. Question to Sadia. What is kitabun jadidun?
Tab is a book.
Good.
And
Jadid is? We saw Jadid before. Zahan answered what is Jadid. We saw Baitun Jadidun. What is Baitun Jadidun?
Bait is house.
Yes, Jadid is new.
Oh, new.
What is Kitabun Jadidun?
New book.
New book, very good. Jadid again comes after Kitab. So we say Kitab. Awesome, let us move on. Bintun Saghiratun. Bint is girl. Bintun Saghiratun. Notice the tamarbuta. That is to make it feminine. Bintun Saghiratun. Sayaratun Jadidatun. Muniba, is Sayaratun masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Why is it masculine? How do you know it's masculine?
Masculine.
Rahmat, is Sayyara masculine or feminine? Afifa, Sayyaratun masculine या feminine? लड़का या लड़की? Sadia, Sayyaratun masculine or feminine?
Feminine. Sayyaratun. It has a ta.
Very good. So the ta marbuta, so Sayyaratun, okay, it has this closed ta. Saghiratun has the closed ta. Jadidatun also has closed ta. Okay, all of these are feminine. Bintun doesn't have a closed ta, but Bintun is girl. A girl has to be feminine. Okay, most of the words which are feminine will have the closed ta. If you see a closed ta, it is always feminine. Okay, so Sayyaratun, Jadidatun, because Sayyaratun is feminine, Jadidatun has a ta marbuta. If it was not feminine, if it was masculine, if we say Kitabun, you'd say Jadidun. There's no ta marbuta, but Sayyaratun, because it is feminine, it will have ta marbuta. So Saghirun, Saghiratun, Jadidun, Jadidatun. That's the first rule of adjective. If the man'ut or the noun is masculine, the nat will be masculine. If the man'ut or the noun is feminine, the adjective will be feminine. That's rule 1. Okay. Rule 2. Is if the man'ut, if the noun has al, अगर noun या जिस चीज के बारे में नात बात कर रहा है, ठीक है, जैसे एक नई गाड़ी, ठीक है, गाड़ी चीज है, नई गाड़ी के बारे में और इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है. सो न्यू कार इज द नाउन. इफ आई से द कार, वो गाड़ी, ठीक है, ये नई गाड़ी. इफ आई से डेफिनेट, ठीक है, अगर मैं एक गाड़ी के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, इट विल बी अल अस्सयारतु, अल मुदर्रिसु इज द टीचर. ठीक है, तो इफ देयर इज अल, द नात विल आल्सो हैव अल. सो अल मुदर्रिसु, अल जदीदु, अल बैतु, अल कदीमु. कदीम इज द ऑपोजिट ऑफ जदीद. व्हाट इज जदीद, सादिया?
New.
New. How will you say the new house? The new house.
Al-baytun al-jadidun.
Al baytun or al baytu?
Al-baytu al-jadidun.
Very good. Al baytu al jadidu is the new house. ठीक है, तो noun is definite, adjective will also be definite. If the noun is not definite, अगर al नहीं है, तो the adjective also will not have al. So bintun, jamilatun, sayaratun, jadidatun, तो al नहीं है यहाँ पे भी al नहीं है. So no al in the man'ut, no al in the noun. So first rule is masculine, feminine, feminine. Second rule is al, no al, no al. Okay, that's rule number 2. So I'll go through rule 3 and 4 and then very quickly I'll summarize it. Okay, so I'll make the 4 rules into one very simple rule. Rule 4 is with the endings. I can have al-kitabu, I can have kitabun, al-kitaba, kitaban, al-kitabi, kitabin. There can be 6 endings to any word. कोई भी मैं वर्ड लेता हूँ, कोई भी कलिमा लेता हूँ, तो उसके 6 एंडिंग्स हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो इधर दम्मा हो सकता है, सिंगल दम्मा, डबल दम्मा, सिंगल फतहा, डबल फतहा, सिंगल कसरा, डबल कसरा. 6 एंडिंग हो सकता है. जो नाउन में आ रहा है, जो मनमूत में आ रहा है, सेम नात में आएगा. तो अल किताबु, अल जदीदु, किताबुन जदीदुन. अल किताबा अगर आ रहा है सेंटेंस में, इट विल बी अल जदीदा, किताबन जदीदन. अल किताबी, अल जदीदी, किताबिन जदीदन. ठीक है, तो जैसे पहला वर्ड है सेकेंड वर्ड उसी फॉर्मेट में आएगा. That is rule 3. If I say hada baitun jadidun, what's the meaning of this sentence? Hifza. Hada baitun jadidun.
This is a new house.
This is a new house. Very good. Baitun jadidun. Okay, same. Baitun jadidun is not baitun al jadidu. That will be wrong. So hada baitun jadidun. Next question, Hazik. Ana fi baitin jadidin. What's the meaning of this sentence? Hazik, question to you. You might be on mute. Ana fi baitin jadidin. Sadia, what is ana fi baitin jadidin?
Fi means in,
Yes, very good, Hazik.
baitin means house,
Yes. What is jadid?
ana means I.
Yes. So I am in house. What is jadid?
New.
Jadid means new.
Yes.
I am in a
Very
new
good.
house.
I am in a new house. Very good. Brilliant. Now, fi will make the baitun to baitan. Normally, you will have baitun. So, hada baitun. But because you have fi, क्योंकि fi आ रहा है, fi का प्रॉपर्टी है जो हमने यहाँ पे भी देखा कि अगर ये सब आ रहा है, ठीक है, fi इंक्लूडेड है इन द लिस्ट. तो अगर fi आ रहा है, मस्जिदुन बन जाएगा मस्जिदिन. ठीक है, तो fi ये सारे अगर हुरूफ आ रहे हैं तो वो मस्जिदुन या हामिदुन को बना देगा हामिदिन, मस्जिदिन. तो यहाँ पे भी देयर इज अ फी. अना फी बाइतिन. बाइतिन क्यों आ रहा है? बिकॉज ऑफ द फी. बाइतिन. नाउ आई वांट टू से न्यू हाउस, द जदीदुन विल बिकम जदीदन. एंड दिस इज अनदर क्विज क्वेश्चन. द adjective always has to agree with the noun. Next question, Adnan. Man.
Some if my photos there, it's okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay, everyone go on mute who's not talking. Man fil baitil jadidi. Man fil baitil jadidi. What's the meaning of this sentence, Adnan? What is man?
Man is man. Somewhere.
What is man?
Man is this photo.
From
No, that is min. Min is from. What is man? Man is who? Okay. Kitabu man is whose kitab? Kitabu man. Okay. So man is who? What is fi al baiti al jadidi? Adnan. What is fi? Fil ghurfati. As-sa'atu fi ghurfatin nawmi. An-nadaratu fi ghurfatin nawmi. What is fi, Adnan?
He is this word.
What is fi, Adnan?
He is. A minute. Allah is on.
Very
He
good.
is in.
In, very good. Man fi. Who is in? What is al-baiti?
Al Baiti on Allah. No, Al is Allah is.
Al is the. What is baiti?
Baiti
What is
the
Baitun?
house.
Who is in the house?
The house.
What is al-jadidi?
new house.
Very good. What's the complete sentence, Adnan? Rahmat, let him complete. I'll give you the next chance. What's the meaning of this full sentence? Man fil baitil jadidi.
Who is in the new house?
Very good. Brilliant. Who is in the new house? So I'm saying the house. Okay, that is al baiti. So again, jadid will have al jadidi. That is rule number 3. Sadia, what is rule number 1?
Rule number 1 is in Arabic, the adjective comes after a noun.
Very good, brilliant. Adjective comes after the noun. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2, Hifza.
If the noun is adjective, if the noun is masculine, then the adjective is also masculine.
Very good. That was in fact rule number 1. So in Arabic, always the adjective comes after. So that's base. That's given. So rule number 1 is masculine, masculine, feminine, feminine. Okay. What's rule number 2, Hifza?
Rule number 2 is if the noun is definite, then the adjective is also definite. If the noun is undefinite, then the adjective is also undefinite.
Brilliant. So rule number
Al, no al,
no al, no al. Very good. So masculine, masculine, feminine, feminine. So whatever it is. So masculine, masculine is rule number 1. Second is al. That's rule number 2. Third rule is oo or a. That is rule number 3. Now rule 1, 2, 3 will almost always complete. Okay. I'll give you rule 4 and then I'll show you a few more adjectives. Rule 4 is some adjectives do not change.
क्या क्या हुआ?
Zahan, go on mute, Zahan. Okay, give me an example of some word that we have seen. So some nouns that we have seen which never changes. We have seen a few nouns. What are those? We have seen even if we say fi or even if it comes after of, typically after of. Okay, like here, Kitab of Muhammad, after of, we will have kasra, but some words will not have kasra. It will always be same. That's typically when you have an alif, or when it's in a state which will never change. What are those examples that we've seen?
Musa.
Musa, very good. So we've seen Musa. Musa is always going to be Musa. Musa is never going to be Musi. Okay, Isa alayhi salam is always going to be Isa. Okay, and that's not only with names, it's also with a few things. So
Mustafa.
we saw stick. What do we say for stick? Stick of Musa. We say asa. Okay, asa is another word with an alif which will not change. Now we are going to see few adjectives which are similar. They are like asa, they are like Musa, which will never change. Okay, so we'll, like for example, kaslano. Kaslano is lazy. Who's lazy in our class? Hopefully no one. Okay, for lazy, the word in Arabic is kaslanu. There's no kaslana, there's no kaslanun, there's no kaslani. It's always kaslanu. Okay, that's the ending, which is always the same. So kaslanu is always kaslanu. Hungry is jawanu. Thirsty is atshana, or achanu is actually thirsty. Okay, so this one is mistake. Achanu is thirsty. Ghadbanu is angry. Who's the angry young person in the class? Are you an angry young boy, Adnan?
Adnan,
Yes.
Adnan. Whenever Adnan doesn't do well in the test, Adnan is Ghadbanu. Adnan is always yelling at Sadia if he doesn't do well in the test. Right, Adnan?
No.
Okay. So Adnan is not Ghadbanu. He is not angry. He is a gentle boy. Okay. Malanu is full. Who can tell me what is Malanu? Full of what? Full of anything. So Jawanu is hungry. So it's when you're feeling hunger, when you want food, that is called Jawanu. Full is the opposite. So you're full, you've had your fill, that is Malanu. One more rule I'll add on top is the rule of number. Okay. So if I say, I'll add to the fourth rule, number, then there's something which we've not seen so far. Okay. So when we see number, we'll see this. So we have talibun, which is student. We have tullabun, which is students. Okay, this is plural. We have jadid, which is new. Okay, jadidun is new. I'll say new one. And we have judud, which is new plural. Many things which are new. You will not say jadid, you will say judud. Now question to Rahmat. Okay, I'll say 3 plus. Okay, 3 or more than 3 would be judud. Now Rahmat, how will I say, oh, new student? Can you hear me, Rahmat? We do not seem to hear Rahmat. So let me.
Now,
Yes, Rahmat. How would I say a new student?
Jadid
Give me full answer. Jadid.
Talib
You're making a mistake. What's the mistake you're making?
Talib Jaddi.
Very good. So jadidun, talibun would be wrong. It would be the opposite. Why? Because in Arabic, the adjective always comes last. Okay. Jadidun, talibun would be wrong. We would say talibun, jadidun. Very good, Rahmat. Now, next question to you. How do we say new students? How do we say new students?
Tulabu jadidu
That was Muniba?
hifza.
Hifza. You are also making one mistake, Hifza. What's the mistake you're making? You said Tullabu Jududu?
Jadidu.
You're making 2 mistakes. What are those 2 mistakes?
It will be Tulabun
Jududun.
Jadidun.
Very good. Those are the 2.
Tulabun
Okay. So now for both of these, I need to have the green version. Now, Tullabu, ideally I will never have Tullabu. Okay. Tullabu will only come if there's a reason for it to be Tullabu. For example,
It will be Jadidun.
correct. So this is going to be Jadidun. This is going to be Tullabun, and this is in fact going to be Jududun. Why? Because Jududun is plural. I need plural. New students is plural. Okay, this is last exercise before we go to Kahoot, inshallah. Okay. Tullabun, Jududun. Okay, Tullabun, Jududun is new students. Now, who's the super intelligent student in the class? Who's going to give me an example with Tullabu? Tough question.
I can say the meaning of Tulabu.
What is Tullabun, Zahan?
Students.
Student.
Tullabu is also students, but there's a reason, because of some reason it says Tullabun has become Tullabu. Give me an example where it would become Tullabu. Hifza, give me an example where it would become Tullabu. Very easy, guys. There's a very simple reason why it would become Tullabu.
Al is added.
Very good. I add an al in front of it. The Tullabun is going to become At-Tullabu. That happens because of the al. Okay. So tullabun, if I add an
Yes,
al, it will become at-tullabu. Yes, sir.
Tullabul haza.
Hada tullabun. This is a student. Or hada tullabun would actually be wrong. It would become haulai tullabun. Why? Because hada is singular. I can say hada talibun, but plural of this is something we'll see later. It will become haulai.
Pipe podunga.
Zahan, you need to go on mute if you're speaking somewhere else. Haulai tullabun. Okay, haulai is plural of hada. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions, Muniba?
No.
Haulai tullabun. Very nice. If there are no questions, we'll jump to Kahoot. One heads up, guys, the Kahoot might overshoot, okay? So we might close only by 1:40, 1:45. So anyone who wants to leave, you can leave at 1:30, okay? So you can take the Kahoot till whenever it's possible and you can leave. We'll close today, inshallah, at 1:45. Let me just initiate the Kahoot. Okay, looks good. I'll send you the instructions soon on WhatsApp. Okay, so you go to kahoot.it. The game pin is 71, 61, 37, 6. Let me also send this on WhatsApp. So first instruction is go to kahoot.it. Okay, that's the first. And then you need to enter the game pin. So Hifza is the most prepared student. Hifza is eager to start the Kahoot. Let me post instructions on WhatsApp. So Hifza, Sadia, let us see if you are going to be number 1 and number 2 in the final results. So we have Qasim, who is new. Qasim, I'll involve you from the next class, inshallah. For now, I suggest you take the quiz anyway. Okay. So the instructions to do the quiz, Qasim, who is new and this is your first class, just give it a shot and it will help you learn the lessons faster, inshallah. So go to www.kahoot.it and enter this game pin 71, 67, 71, 61, 37, 6. And Hifza, Hazik, you can forward the instructions to Qasim because he's not on the group. So let me post it on the group.
Number bolo sir.
71, 61.
71, 61.
71, 61, 37, 6.
Bolo sir.
71, 61, 37, 6.
37, 6. Bolo sir.
71, 61, 37, 6.
71, 61, 37, 6. 71, 31, 47.
तुम्हारी WhatsApp पर है मामा.
Sure.
Okay, anyone left to join? I see Muniba, I see Rahmat, Hazik, Hifza, you're there. Qasim, if you can join quickly. Yes, Adnan.
I can't see your screen. Can you say teacher has started screen sharing?
You will not see, you need to see on Zoom, Adnan.
On Zoom. It's saying teacher has started screen sharing. That's all.
Okay, let me stop and share again. Okay, now can you see the screen? Adnan, can you see now?
No, sir.
Is everyone else able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, Adnan, what you can do quickly is try joining the Zoom again. Okay, so try disconnecting from this meeting and use the link to join the meeting again quickly. Okay, while Adnan is joining, Sadia, what do we say for hungry? Do you remember, Sadia, what do we say for hungry? You can see it now on the screen. What do we say for hungry?
Jawaan.
Jawanu.
Jawaan.
Jawanu is hungry. What do we say, Sadia, for angry?
Osbanu.
Ghadbanu. Very good. Are you back, Adnan? Can you see now?
Sakaba, can you show me that screen which you showed before? Just one.
I can see your screen now.
Jawanu is what you need to remember. The first question, I think, is Jawanu. Okay, so Jawanu is hungry, and you'll see it on the screen, so don't worry.
Sahib, these won't change. That's what you said.
Yes, these will never change. So lazy is always going to be kaslanu. There's no kaslanun, there's no kaslani. It's always kaslanu.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let us start. So it's a learning exercise, okay? It's not a quiz per se, so we are going to learn as we go, inshallah. So, first question is a translation question. The question is, Anti Jawanu. Anti Jawanu, what does it mean? Blue is you are hungry, alright? You hungry girl. Green, you hungry person. Orange, I am hungry. What's the meaning of Anti Jawanu? Blue is you are hungry. तुम्हें भूख लग रही है या तुम भूखे हो. Red is you hungry girl. Green is you hungry person. Orange is I am hungry. Orange, I am hungry. मुझे भूख लग रही है. Anti Jawanu. What's the translation? You have some time. 35 seconds left. You are hungry is the correct answer. Anti Jawanu. 4 people marked I am hungry. Why did you mark I am hungry? What would be I am hungry?
Anna Jawanu.
Anna Jawanu is I am hungry. Anti Jawanu is you are hungry. You girl are hungry. That is Anti, right? So Kaifa Haluki Anti. How are you? Okay, so Anti.
You hungry girl is wrong, Sahib. Why Sahib?
There's no girl here, Nahid Aunty.
Anti means girl, no.
No, this
Anti
is
is you female.
Yeah,
There is no
female.
girl in the sentence.
this is not proper adjective, Nahid Aunty. So
Pardon?
this is a sentence, Nahid Aunty. You are hungry makes complete sense. You hungry girl is all subject. You hungry girl would be.
Yes.
Let me write it. Girl is bintun or walidatun. Okay. So you hungry girl needs to follow the adjective pattern. Here it's not the adjective pattern, Nahid Aunty. So you hungry girl would be bintun. Bintun.
Bintu means girl and daughter, no?
Girl is also bint. So bint is girl. Jo. 1 minute. Jo nu. So bintun jo anu would be hungry girl. Oh, hungry girl. Okay, this sentence does not make complete sense, Nahid Aunty.
Okay. Okay, sir.
But here, this sentence makes complete sense. Anti Jawanu.
But Sakaba, you said the ending should be similar, right?
Yeah, but Jawanu will not change. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
the exception with rule 4. Rule 4, Jawanu is always going to be Jawanu. It's not going to match Bintun. That was rule 4, if you remember. Let me.
Saqib,
Okay, so adjectives ending in an
Saqib, show me those.
do not have tanween and they're never going to change. So there's no kaslanun. It's always going to be kaslanun. It's always going to be Jawanu. That's rule 4. That is all, Mama. So I think we'll memorize this as we go. So don't worry too much about this. So Jawanu is hungry. All of these options are hungry. Okay. So intent was not that. Intent was to decipher what is the Anti. So Anti Jawanu is you are hungry. There's no girl here neither. There's no Bintun. There is no Walidatun. So there's no you hungry girl. The girl is missing in this set of words. So the correct answer is you are hungry. So people who have gotten the correct answers: Sadia, Adnan, Hazik, Rahmat, Hifza. It's okay. The quiz is long. There are 16 questions. We'll move through fast, inshallah. And let's see. And this is a practice, okay? So this is not quiz per se. This is just practice of the concepts where you can try
I'm
answers.
not
And
able to accept auntie is for girl, no, Saqib?
no, Auntie is you, Nahid Auntie. It is not girl. Auntie is you.
Okay.
Here is girl. Here could be girl, but Auntie is you. Second person. So Auntie is second person. So Auntie I would only use when I'm speaking to someone. That's second person. Your answer would partially be right, Nahid Auntie, if I would have said here.
No, sir.
Here, Jawanu could be.
Your answer, you are hungry, doesn't make give the importance to that auntie, no? The anta would have been correct then, no? I don't know. I'm not arguing. For the next question, I'm discussing the answer.
No, the Anta Auntie, it doesn't matter, Nahid Auntie. Jawanu is always going to be Jawanu. There's no Jawanatun.
Yeah, that I understood.
Yes.
So I thought the girl should be there in the answer. That was my understanding. Because auntie was there. Okay, Saqib, here after, yeah.
That's actually
It's not
you
clear for
feminine,
me.
Nahid Auntie. Maybe I should have said you feminine. So you girl would be Auntie. That's okay. This is just practice, guys. So don't worry. This is not a quiz. Okay. So we are going to learn some new concepts also as we go. Okay. So don't take this as a quiz. Take this as a learning session. So let's go. Question 2 is where you're going to say this is correct or incorrect. Okay. That's question 2. Tobibun Tobilatun. Okay. Tobibun Tobilatun is the phrase. So correct is red, incorrect is blue. So Tabibun Tobilatun, correct or not correct? Correct red, incorrect blue. Tabibun Tobilatun.
What is Tobilatun? Toilatun.
Tobilatun is
what?
tall. Tall.
Tall, eh?
Yes. For example, tall house would be Baitun Tobilun. So Tobil is tall. 9 people, correct answer, incorrect. Why is it incorrect?
Because the first word is male and the second word is female.
Correct, Sadia. So Tobibun is doctor, masculine. Had I said Tobibatun, Tobilatun, it would be correct. Or Tobibatun, Tobilatun, or Tobibun, Tobilun would be correct. So here there's a discrepancy. We have masculine, feminine, so it is wrong. So this phrase is not correct. Let's see the scores. Muniba is up. And this is a practice session. Okay, so we'll move quickly. Question 3. Same. Is this phrase correct or incorrect? Al Masjidul Kabirun. Al Masjidul Kabirun. Sahih is correct. So blue is Sahih, correct. Red is Ghairu Sahihun, which is incorrect.
Uncle, is it Al Masjidi Kabirun or is it Al Masjidu Kabirun?
The question is Al Masjidun Kabirun. You need to say if this is correct or not. So it is Al Masjidun Kabirun. Blue is Sahihun, correct. Red is Ghairu Sahihun, incorrect. So is it Sahihun or Ghairu Sahihun? Okay, only 6 correct. What's the mistake? It's going to be Al Masjidu. Okay, actually I think my answer is wrong.
Isn't it supposed to be al even in Kabir?
Yeah.
Okay, I have actually made a mistake. The answer is red. Okay, so this is a quiz which I quickly made, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're not going to see the quiz points, but we're going to do practice, inshallah. Correct answer is wrong because it has to be Al Masjidu Al Kabiru. That's the mistake with this sentence. The correct answer actually red, but by mistake I marked it blue. Okay, correct answer is red. Ghairu Sahih because it has to be Al Masjidu. Al Masjidun is wrong. Let us move on. Is this phrase correct or incorrect? Question 4. As-sayyaratu al-qadimatu. As-sayyaratu al-qadimatu. Qadim is old. As-sayyaratu al-qadimatu. Is this correct?
Here is as-sayaritu.
No, this is actually another mistake. It's actually as-sayyaratu. As-sayyaratu al-qadimatu. Blue is ghayru sahih, wrong. Red is sahih. As-sayyaratu
Uncle, Sahi.
sahih is red.
Sakab uncle,
Yes.
Sahi means correct, right?
Yes, sahih is correct. Ghayru sahih, which is blue, is wrong. Incorrect. Very good. Correct answer is sahih. As-sayyaratu al-qadimatu. Agrees with each other in all aspects. Okay, so this is al, this is also al. This is feminine, this is also feminine. This is singular, this is also singular. This is u, this is also u. Okay, so this is correct. It is matching. Let us move on. Question 5. Is correct or incorrect? Madinatun Jamilun. Adnan, you need to go on mute. Madinatun Jamilun. Is it correct, incorrect? Blue is sahihun, correct. Red is ghayru sahihun, incorrect. Blue or red? Madinatun Jamilun. Ghayru sahih, guys. It's wrong. Why?
Because the first word is female and the second word is male.
Correct. Madinatun is feminine. Why? Because of the ta marbuta. So for example, Madina is the Madina, the Makkah Madina. Al-Madinatu al-Munawwaratu. Okay, so Madinatu al-Munawwaratu. Madina has a ta marbuta. So the adjective must also have ta marbuta. So it has to be Madinatun Jamilatun. That would be sahih. Here, Madinatun Jamilun, there's no ta marbuta. This is wrong. So this is wrong. Answer is ghayru sahih, red. Let us move on. You will not see the score. Let us just try to do more practice. The translation exercise again, or this is in fact a correct, incorrect exercise. Okay. Qalamun jadidatun. Qalamun jadidatun. Correct, incorrect. Blue is sahihun, correct. Red is ghayru sahihun, incorrect. Qalamun jadidatun. Blue is sahihun, correct. Red is ghayru sahihun, incorrect. Qalamun jadidatun. Blue is correct, sahihun. Red is incorrect, ghayru sahihun. Only 3 correct answers. What's wrong here?
Same male and female.
Qalamun is male or female? Qalamun.
Qalamun is male.
Is male. Okay, hada qalamun. Jadidatun, is this male or female?
Female.
Female. So male, female, it will not match. It is ghayru sahih. It has to be qalamun jadidun. If I have to say jadidatun, qalamun will not come. What is an example which can come with jadidatun? What is a feminine noun or manut?
Qalamun jadidun.
Yes. What's a feminine noun that can come? Something instead of qalamun that will come with jadidatun. What can I put?
Sayaratun.
Sayaratun. Sayaratun, jadidatun. Sayaratun is feminine. Jadidatun is also feminine. Very nice. Let us move. We'll not see scores. Question 7. Again, correct, incorrect. Ana atshanun. Okay, and atshanu is thirsty. Is this phrase correct or incorrect? Ana atshanun. Atshanu is thirsty. Blue is sahihun. Red is ghayru sahihun. Ana atshanun. Blue sahih. Red ghayru sahih. Incorrect. Ana atshanun. Atshanu is thirsty. Very good. Ghayru sahih. Why? Hifza? Why is it wrong? Or what's the mistake here?
Acha nu
Because the noun
won't
won't
change.
change.
Correct. It has to be acha nu. It cannot be acha nun. Very nice. 8. This is tricky. You need to form a sentence. Okay. What's the right sentence? You can form with these words. The words are hada qalamun maksurun. Hada qalamun and maksurun. Maksurun is broken. Hada qalamun maksurun. What is the right sentence that you will form with these words? Hada qalamun and maksurun. Yes, Mama? Kya, Mama? Your voice is breaking, Mama. Your connection is not good. Let me read the answers. Blue is hada.
जरा बढ़ा कर
Ha, Mama. Blue is hada qalamun maksurun. Red hada maksurun qalamun. Green hada qalaman maksuran. Orange hada maksuran qalaman. Maksurun means broken. Blue hada qalamun maksurun. Red hada maksurun qalamun. Green hada qalaman maksuran. Orange hada maksuran qalaman. Hada is this, qalamun is qalam, a pen. Maksurun is broken. Blue hada qalamun maksurun. Red hada maksurun qalamun. Green hada qalaman maksuran. Orange hada maksuran qalaman. Only one answer here is correct. What's the correct answer? Time's running out, guys. 5 seconds to go. You need to mark an answer quickly. 3 seconds to go. 1 second to go. Hada qalamun maksurun. What's the meaning of the sentence? Hada qalamun maksurun.
This is an old pen.
Yes.
This is an old is qadimun. What is maksurun?
This is a broken pen.
This is a broken pen. Now, trick question, guys. How do I say this pen is broken? How do I say this pen is broken? This,
hada kalamu maksuratu.
no, Naitanti, maksuratun would be feminine. That would be wrong.
Maksuratu. Maksuru, maksuru.
No.
The subject should come with the thing, no? Dhamma and the
Yes, now you are a little on the correct track.
maksuru. I don't know how to end it. It should end with the kalamu. Hada kalamu.
How would I say I am a student? Sadia or Hifza? How do I
Ana
say?
talibatan.
Very good. I am a student. You would say Ana. And this is a new concept which I'm teaching, guys. Okay, so we have briefly touched this, but this is where I'm going a little more into detail into how a sentence is constructed. Okay, so this is why it's a lesson. It's not a quiz. Ana talibatun is I am a student. Okay. Ana, is this definite or indefinite, Sadia? Ana definite or indefinite?
Ana, Ana is I.
Yes. So is it definite, indefinite?
Definite.
Definite, because it is you. Okay. Open is indefinite because it could be any pen. It could be my pen, your pen, the pen in the box, the pen on the table. Okay, so open is indefinite, but when I'm saying I is definite. So I am a student. This is how I'd say Ana Talibun. This is definite. Let me use a color. Let me use this one. So Ana Talibun. I is definite. And this is how we make a simple sentence. Ana Talibun. Ana Minal Hind. Okay. Ana Muhandisun. Ana Tawilun. I am tall. This is definite. Ar Rajulu Tawilun is the man is tall. This is a sentence we have seen before. If I say Ar Rajulu to we lun. Question to Hifza. This would be the man is tall. Okay. Our rajul is definite or indefinite, Hifza?
Definite.
Definite, right?
It has al.
It has al. So it is the man. This is definite. How would I say the tall man, Hifza? The tall man. How do I say this? Which is fully subject. There's no complete meaning, but it's a subject. How do I use tall as an adjective? I used pink, so let me use pink. How do I say the tall man, Hifza? Or Sadia, how do I say the tall man?
Al Rajulun, Al Tawilun.
You're making one small mistake. What's the mistake you made?
At Tawilun.
No, you're again making a mistake. What's the mistake here? You're correct on the main concept, but you've made a tiny mistake. Is it going to be ar rajulu or ar rajulun?
Ar Rajul.
Ar rajulu at tawilu
At Tawil.
is the tall man. Okay. For a sentence to make complete sense, the subject is going to be definite or indefinite? Zahan. For a sentence to make sense, a very simple sentence, I would have the subject being definite. Ana talibun. Ana is definite. Talibatun is indefinite. Okay, that's how we have a sentence. So we would say definite plus a definite subject plus indefinite object is equal to simple sentence. And I say simple sentence because there's no fee, there is no verb. Okay, so it's just very simple. I am this, he is this, you are this. So I would say this is a simple sentence. Okay, now coming to this. Now you need to use what we learned so far. Okay, I'm not going to give you the answer. This broken pen would be hada qalamun maksurun. This is this broken pen. How do I say this pen is broken? Or let us make it easier. How do I say the pen is broken? Nahidanti, how do we say the pen is broken? The pen is broken. Hazik.
Al kalamu.
Very good. Al kalamu.
Al maksuru.
No.
Al maksuru.
Al Kalamu Maksurun.
Maksuru. Al kalamu maksuru.
Al kalamu.
Very good. Al kalamu
Maksuru.
maksurun. This is indefinite. If I say al kalamu al maksuru, it would become the broken pen.
The broken.
Okay, that would be al-kalamu al-maksuru. It's still not complete sense, because complete sense needs to be something else. Okay, so al-kalamu.
So this pen is broken will be hazihi qalamu maksurun.
Let me write it for you. Ha, the he, and what did you say? Kalamu.
Qalamu maksurun.
Al mu mak surun.
Is it correct?
No, you're making two mistakes. Hadihi kalamu maksurun, two mistakes here.
Haza.
Very good. Hada. Now you're making one mistake.
Qalamun maksuru.
Hada kalamun maksurun will be this. This broken pen. If I need a sentence, I need definite, guys. How do I say definite? This pen.
Haza al qalamu maksurun.
Very good. Hadal qalamu maksurun would be the sentence. 1 second, guys. I'll just be back in a minute. Hi, guys. Sorry. So hadal kalamu maksurun. This is definite. Okay. Hadal kalamu together would be definite because I'm saying this pen. That would be hadal kalamu, and this is the same color. Hadal kalamu maksurun. Maksurun is broken. Okay. So this is how I would make a complete sentence. I'd say al kalamu maksurun or hadal kalamu maksurun. If I say hada qalamun maksurun, this is this broken pen. Okay, doesn't make complete sense. Let us come back to Kahoot and we'll go through it quickly. And inshallah, tomorrow's lesson and the next one more lesson, we'll do a little more practice, which will make it easy, inshallah. Question 9. Form a sentence. Kabirun dalika. Dalika is like hada. Dalika means that. Okay, hada is this. Dalika means that. Kitabun. Kabirun dalika kitabun. How would I say that big book? That big book. Kabirun
Bhaiya, please
dalika
can you
kitabun.
repeat the question?
You need to form a sentence. The words are Kabirun, Dalika, and Kitabun. How would I say that big book? Two, it Dalika, Kabiran, Kitaban. Red, Dalika, Kabirun, Kitabun. Green, Dalika, Kitabun, Kabirun. Orange, Dalika, Kitaban, Kabirun. Okay, Adnan is being angry young boy. He's making a lot of noise. Let me mute him. You need to form a sentence. Blue is Dalika, Kabiran, Kitaban. Kabir is big. Kitab is book. Dalika is that. Okay. So Dalika, Kabiran, Kitaban, blue. Alright. Dalika, Kabirun, Kitabun. That is red. Green, Dalika, Kitabun, Kabirun. Orange, Dalika, Kitaban, Kabirun. Time's running out, guys. 15 seconds left. Blue, dhalika kabirun kitabun. Red, dhalika kabirun kitabun. Green, dhalika kitabun kabirun. Orange, dhalika kitabun kabirun. Okay, dhalika kitabun kabirun is the correct answer. Like hada, I would say hada kitabun kabirun for something which is near. Dhalika is used very similar to haza for all practical purposes. All grammar rules are like haza. That big book would be dhalika kitabun kabirun. Okay, dhalika kitabun kabirun. What's wrong with red? What's wrong with dhalika kabirun kitabun?
In the red one, it's before a noun.
Correct. The adjective always has to come after the noun. So it's
After.
always going to be kitabun kabirun. It's not going to be kabirun kitabun. Okay, so that's why the answer is green, not red. Red. This is how we would say it in English. Let's say wo badi kitab, or you'd say that big book. But Arabic is the opposite. It's going to be after. The quiz is long, but 2 more questions we will close, inshallah. Okay. Question 10 is again you need to make a sentence. The words are jadidun, huwa, and talibun. Jadidun, huwa, talibun. How would I make a sentence? Blue is huwa jadidun talibun. Red, huwa taliban jadidan. Green, huwa talibun jadidun. Orange, huwa jadidan taliban. Form a sentence. Jadidun is new, huwa is he, talibun is student. Blue, huwa jadidun talibun. Red, huwa taliban jadidan. Green, huwa taliban jadidun. Orange, huwa jadidan taliban. Blue, huwa jadidun talibun. Red, huwa taliban jadidan. Green, huwa talibun jadidun. Green is the correct answer. Blue, you are again making the same mistake. Do not say new student would be talibun jadidun. Jadidun would come after. Correct answer, green. One more question and we will close, inshallah. Okay, form a sentence using the words. Words are waladun, waladun is boy. Anta is you, masculine. Tawilun is tall. Okay, and only 2 options. We'll make it quick. Waladun, anta, and tawilun. Blue is anta, tawilun, waladun. Red, anta, waladun, tawilun. Blue, anta, tawilun, waladun. Red, anta, waladun, tawilun. How do I say you are a tall boy? Blue or red? Blue, anta tawilun waladun. Red, anta waladun tawilun. "55 seconds to go, and we will close the quiz with this question, inshallah. "45 seconds to go. This is easy, guys. Only 2 options. The adjective will come after the noun. So how would you frame the question, the sentence? Blue is anta tawilun waladun. Red, anta waladun tawilun. Anta waladun tawilun is the correct answer. Why? Because tawilun is the adjective. Adjective has to come after. So waladun tawilun is a small or a long or tall boy. Tawilun waladun is going to be wrong. Okay, so the correct answer is waladun tawilun. And that's adjective for you. Very quick recap and then we close. The new rule which you need to remember, only 2 rules, is one, the adjective is going to agree with the noun in all aspects. So where we have al-waladu, it's going to be at-tawilu. This would make it correct. And this is what I would mark as green as correct. This has al, this also will have al. This is masculine, al-waladu. This is also at-tawilu. Okay, it's not at-tawilatu, it is at-tawilu. Masculine, masculine, rule number 1. Second rule is al-al. This has al, this also has al. Third rule is the ending. Al-waladu at-tawilu. If it was al-walada, it would be at-tawila. Okay, last rule is to do with number and to do with adjectives which will not change. For example, ghadbanu would be angry, which will not change, or number. Here it's all, we are only saying masculine. Last rule is even those aspects will be same. That's the first rule of adjective. Second rule, adjective is going to come after the noun. So al-waladu at-tawilu correct. At-tawilu al-waladu is wrong. Those are the rules we have seen, and tomorrow we will continue the lesson, inshallah. We'll see few more combinations, few more variations of how we make different sentences with the same words. So we'll add an al, we'll move the pattern around, and we'll see how the meaning of the sentence changes. And that's tomorrow's class, inshallah. I'll close the class. We are hugely overshooting time. We'll continue tomorrow's class, inshallah. Anyone who has a question can stay back 5 minutes after the class. And Qasim, you have a question, you can stay back 5 minutes and we can discuss how you like the class and how you want to go on further. So anyone with a question, stay back 5 minutes. The official class, I'll close it now. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Ma'as-salama. Anyone who wants to leave can leave. We'll connect tomorrow at 12:30, inshallah. And anyone who has questions can stay back now. Waiyakum.